we got a tip from Danish authorities, and they sent us a series of images from the internet where a boy who they thought was an American, a teenager, was talking about raping a girl who was his relative and was seeking advice on the internet from pedophiles as to how to go about doing it. So he hadn't actually gone about the rape yet, but was soliciting advice. They sent us the images. You couldn't tell where this was in the United States, and as you all know, the United States is quite a large country with 50 different states. But in the background of one of the images was a road sign that was blurred, but it had a picture of a sunflower and the road number on it. And we were able to determine that that particular sign was unique to the state of Kansas, which is a very rural state with lots of lonely and long highways. And we took our special agents and we went up and down day after day after day, highways looking for that particular sign. And using our digital techniques, we were able to enhance the photograph enough that we were able to identify that sign out in the middle of nowhere, Kansas. Went to the local police department, located a few towns using some of the other photographs that the Danes had given us, including a picture of the girl at a swimming pool, figured out the town she lived in, went there, rescued her before the rape was able to occur, arrested the offender, and put him into jail, all in the matter of 13 days. That never, ever would have been possible without a level of international coordination and partnership. Just impossible, absolutely impossible. And that's what we face today, that kind of disgusting and real criminal activity going on over and over and over again on the internet. So while I'm saddened that that is the reality that we as law enforcement face, I am heartened by the fact that we're able to do that kind of quick response. And I know that when we get our act together as the NCA and ICE and other federal law enforcement agencies, we're going to be able to do that kind of thing on a regular basis. And it is exciting that we're going to be able to do that. And we've got to do it. There is no other way to deal with these challenges than to work together. No other way.
I think what we've been very clear about, and law enforcement generally has been clear about, is less focusing on specific directives or measures and operationalising some of the challenges that we face. So where offenders are abroad and we want to bring them back to justice in the UK, that's a must. Equally, where we've got offenders within the UK who need to be elsewhere and brought to justice there, that needs to work effectively as well. Information exchange, how we form joint investigation teams, all of those are important law enforcement provisions.
There are very few countries that if you go to them and say, we have this particular problem, that they won't help you. That has not been my experience. Where it's a little more difficult is getting the kind of proactive effort that you need to attack this problem. That can be a challenge in many countries, whether for cultural reasons, not wanting to be embarrassed, not wanting to admit that there's a problem. But I will say we've had good cooperation from the Russians.